fathers unravel the breach. We go through this without a choice. No King Malcolm's to spark our voice. They exclude to make fires moist. Only truth I'll exploit. In hopes I said something that's worth the quote. Lights finally come on, your mind's running off of a boat. Look, let's be more outspoken. A passion that starts open. Now I know that most of your palms closing, but please spread a wing and signal righteous motion. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't burn through our light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight. Live for the fight. I just wanna make things better. To the point things couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't return to life. Now I know that's easier said than done, ain't it? Such a beautiful people, they can't but burn hatred. I know it said the grass is greener on the other side, but even at such a height, you're only such a size. Tell me, would you tell a cat it ain't a cat king? Because it's got a patch and it ain't one color scheme. I tell a dog it can't go around wagging its tail, cause it ain't long enough, I have a fluffy curve. Those analogies for reality, simple patterns when using human morality. I'm not trying to argue any ideology, I'm just speaking on the ideas we all can see. Yo, I believe in a better tomorrow, as sure as the moon leaves and the sun follows. Sure, the gravity on this earth is borrowed, and the weight we bear have been more than a carload. But y'all know a helping hand is impartial. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't burn through our light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight. Live for the fight. I just wanna make things better. To the point things couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't return to life. Okay, okay. Tell me something, yo. When did it become okay, okay to let a change fade away? When did it become okay, okay to let a change fade away? To let a change fade away, a change fade away, to let a change fade away, to let a change fade away. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't burn through our light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight. Live for the fight. I just wanna make things better. To the point things couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't return to life. You can't replace a light. You can't replace a light. You can't replace a light. You can't replace a life. You can't replace the 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 life. You can't replace a life. Peace. Yo, I'd like to thank y'all for joining me today, this evening. But I got a lot on my mind and I'd like to address it. So vibe with me. Like they've just awoken the beast. If I'm right, no more numbers asleep. Beats will snare to the beats. Parts are marching the streets. Cars stored in the fleets. Nothing harbor the seats. How are we to succeed? We aren't allowed to breathe. Drowning without a cease. Seeing flesh compounded on peeps. We weaves increase to a cease. Many me's becoming extinct. Mother's birth ends as a leash. Fathers unravel the breach. We go through this without a choice. No King Malcolm's to spark our voice. They exclude to make fires moist. Only truth I'll exploit. In hopes I said something that's worth the quote. Lights finally come on, your mind's running off of a boat. Look, let's be more outspoken. A passion that starts open. Now I know that most of your palms closing, but please spread a wing and signal righteous motion. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't burn through our light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight. Live for the fight. I just wanna make things better. To the point things couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't return to life. Now I know that's easier said than done, ain't it? Such a beautiful people, they can't but burn hatred. I know it said the grass is greener on the other side, but even at such a height, you're only such a size. Tell me, would you tell a cat it ain't a cat king? Because it's got a patch and it ain't one color scheme. I tell a dog it can't go around wagging its tail, cause it ain't long enough, I have a fluffy curve. Those analogies for reality, simple patterns when using human morality. I'm not trying to argue any ideology, I'm just speaking on the ideas we all can see. Yo, I believe in a better tomorrow, as sure as the moon leaves and the sun follows. Sure, the gravity on this earth is was borrowed, and the weight we bear have been more than a carload. But y'all know a helping hand is impartial. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through a light. Can't burn through a light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight. Live for the fight. I just wanna make things better. To the point things couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't.
Yes. Welcome. Did you just waste my yeses?
Yo! I'd like to thank y'all for joining me today, this evening. But I got a lot on my mind and I'd like to address it. So vibe with me. I feel like they've just awoken the beast. If I'm right, no more numbers asleep. Beats will snare to the beats. Parts are marching the streets. Cars stored in the fleets. Nothing hard but the seats. How are we to succeed? We aren't allowed to breathe. Drowning without a cease. Seeing flesh compounded on peeps. We weaves increase to a cease. Many me's becoming extinct. Mother's birth ends as a leash. Fathers unravel the breach. We go through this without a choice. No King Malcolm's to spark our voice. They exclude to make fires moist. Only truth I'll exploit. In hopes I said something that's worth the quote. Lights finally come on. Your mind's running off of a boat. Look.
You just come check us out. Give us a chance.
First of all, I want to say that podcast is majority females. I personally know every single one of them, and they do a very great job running that podcast. All of them have some really good ideas, things that we personally don't plan on touching up on the Blerd Lines podcast. So if you want to hear things about relationship advice or whatever else you would want to hear from anything that we don't talk about here, they're the podcast to go to. Here we're more focused on comics and what's currently going on in the versus community and what's going on in, like, as far as controversy is concerned. We're a more controversial podcast versus them, which is more, real world driven, because I'm not touching relationship advice on this podcast at all.
I like to be controversial.
So, like we said, your podcast went good. Your first episode was amazing. I think we had me, you, Nova, and I can't think of the name she used.
Professor, was it
Dave Fillet.
Yes, Professor Dave Fillet.
Professor Dave. Yes, that's who we had for your first episode. I think it went phenomenal. It went much better than expected. I want to give a shout out to the hundreds of people that started following us. After that, though, we had a influx of followers. Am I right? I almost called you Rory again. Am I right, Mino? Yeah, okay, I was making sure I was right. So we had about 200-300 new followers on Saturday, thanks to you guys. All of y'all did y'all thing. Y'all came in, y'all shared, y'all got this up. So now, now we just got to work on getting bigger as far as that's concerned. I swear I asked you to mute that.
Sorry.
But so
Sorry.
Something else that happened that we didn't really talk about. We went to a seminar of sorts where me and you both got to meet some really good people. Miles, you will not ruin my talking right now.
You got to talk over him. He's trying to get into,
So we met some really good people. We met the voice actor of Pan.
Yes.
Most importantly,
she is amazing.
I don't think she'd be a good fit for my show, but she'd definitely be amazing for your show. That would be phenomenal if we could get the voice actor for Pan on you guys' podcast.
Keep a lookout for that, because right now we're trying to figure out the logistics of her, coming on and doing an interview and talking about her experiences being a voice actor and doing anime and all that good stuff.
Mike, I am not saying that. Jordan, I am not saying that. Michael Raven, what's going on? He wants to talk about the Bloodshot trailer. I have not seen the Bloodshot trailer yet. I've seen it popping up everywhere. I just haven't watched it.
I haven't seen that either.
Let's see. Raven, what's going on? Raven, always the first to show up in here. What's going on, man? What's going on? Jalen, what's up? Jalen, one of my boys from the military. Jam just came in. What's up, Jam? What's going on? So this is a podcast where we would really want you guys to interact with us, because this is a lot of what's going on in the community, so to speak. So first thing we'll touch up on is the one thing that kind of got me heated over this past week is Martin Scorsese's criticism of the MCU.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how he can criticize the MCU. I mean, yes, Martin Scorsese he's a great filmmaker, but everything doesn't have to be like a Martin Scorsese film to be great. Like, I mean, the MCU is great for what it is. They're great superhero movies, and then on top of being a superhero movie, I think they have a little something extra, a little something special that keeps people coming back and wanting to see more. I know that's why I love the MCU.
I personally think Martin Scorsese is just mad that he'd never make a movie that's going to come anywhere close to a top tier Marvel movie, and he knows this.
Basically,
and he's at the end of his lifespan, and he's just being a bitter ass old.
He's trying to get clout. That's what that is.
Basically, man,
clout.
because there's no way you can back the Joker film and not appreciate Marvel films. You can't. You just can't, bro. Like, it's just coming across as a hater. I think he's mad that no one in the MCU, not Kevin Feige, not the Russo brothers, not God damn it, Ryan Coogler, none of them. I feel like he's mad that none of them reached out for him for, he's mad that none of them reached out for him for help or for guidance on making an MCU movie. And like Martin Scorsese has always been looked at as a top 3 filmmaker of all time. Always. You can't take that away from him. And I think he's mad that they looked for him with, DC more than once. There's been more than the Joker where they've looked towards Martin Scorsese. I think Zack Snyder even looked for his help when he did the Justice League movie, not Justice League, Batman vs Superman.
Mm-hmm.
I think Martin's just mad that no one in Marvel ever contacted him on how to make a successful movie, and Marvel has had plenty of success with damn near every movie, and they didn't
every
need
single
him.
one. Everyone breaks a new record.
The Thor series was kind of trash up until 3. Thor 3 was the good one, but 2 and 1 was trash.
Not 1.
1 was definitely trash. I feel like 1 should have been way better than what it was. Like, if you look at the trilogy, as far as Captain America, Iron Man, Thor was definitely the worst of.
I mean, I'll give you that. It's at the bottom, but I don't think it was trash.
Like, bottom tier Marvel movies go Thor. Wait, it goes Thor 2.
Yeah,
Thor,
I didn't like Thor 2.
It goes Thor 2, Thor.
Can I say I'm not like the hugest fan of the Iron Man? It's
like
like I watched them, but then I don't know.
I almost told you to get out. Let's see, Jalen.
No, I'm not saying they're trash. I'm just saying, in my opinion.
Jalen said he mad jealous. He want to be a part of the MCU. I think he does want to be a part of the MCU. I think he's mad that again. I think he's mad nobody's reached out to him from the MCU on his advice. They said Jam said it looks like the baby has thoughts too. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He likes to watch a good MCU movie.
Interrupting my talking with your cooing and baby noises and whatnot.
Just trying to be cute.
Anyways,
social media presence too. They start early.
Yeah, you gotta teach him early. Look at him. He's just looking at the mic like, what's this? What is this? But that's what I feel about the Martin Scorsese thing. I feel like I feel like he's wrong. No matter how you look at it, I feel like he's wrong. And it's sad to say that someone's wrong about their opinion, but
some
people just don't deserve an opinion because he's clearly biased. He's clearly biased because there's no way that you would take on, DC films who aren't even half as good as Marvel films.
No, they are
overall.
Not. Oh my God, can we?
Look
at Aquaman.
There's no way. There's no way you're gonna look for guidance. There's no way you're gonna help the DC universe and still try to slam the Marvel universe. You're just not. You're not that. Scorsese, you're not that dude no more. I think you just need to hang it up, bro. Like, Taxi Driver was good. That's probably the only one of like 3 Martin Scorsese movies that I just know off the top of my head that I've seen. It's Taxi Driver. I've seen The Aviator, and I've seen The Departed. Other than that, I can't think of another Martin Scorsese film that I've ever just watched. I know he's made some hits. I just can't think of any that he's made, like, right off the top of my head.
That's sad because I was like a film student, so you think I would be able to be like,
I mean, I think Quentin Tarantino is way better than him anyway, so it don't even matter. Pulp Fiction is better than anything Martin Scorsese's ever made. Quote me on that. Pulp Fiction is better than anything that Martin Scorsese has ever made.
I mean, Pulp Fiction was pretty good.
And a fight comes with it. I don't care.
I kind of like the Kill Bill series better than Pulp Fiction.
The Kill?
as a whole. But however, like
I like the Kill Bill
what was in the suitcase though for Pulp Fiction? I don't know. I guess I would still have to like if I was actually
It's your
giving like a
imagination.
rank, I would have to put. It's your imagination.
The what's in the suitcase is your imagination. It's whatever you want it to be.
I think it was his soul.
I mean, realistically, it's just lights.
So when he just put some Christmas lights in like around the
They just put a light bulb
suitcase,
in there, and that's
and then started this whole lore. I mean, honestly, that could be what it is.
that's really all. They literally did an interview, and they was like, "What's really inside the suitcase?" Like, it's a light bulb. that's really what they said. They said it's just a light bulb in the suitcase. That's all it is. Pulp Fiction is better than anything that Martin Scorsese's ever made. I stand by it. Fight comes with it. You cannot change my mind. If you think you can change my mind, then you can call in and we can have this argument because one scene in Pulp Fiction, which the dead nigga storage scene, is the greatest fucking scene in all of fucking film. And did I just black out?
Maybe. What about the Gimp though? Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
Gimp
have to
was
put Pulp Fiction above Kill Bill, even though
Pulp
if I had to
Fiction's,
sit down and watch something, I think I would watch Kill Bill.
Pulp Fiction's top 5 movie of all time.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
give a
right.
fuck. Quentin
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
Tarantino is a much better film director than fucking Martin Scorsese. And that's fucked up because Martin Scorsese's still top 5. Quentin Tarantino is just astronomically better than him. And it's sad.
You know what's real though? Django Unchained.
Django is still better. I think
Unchained.
Django is still better than every fucking thing that fucking Scorsese has ever made.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Let's see. Jalen said Pulp Fiction is better than Kill Bill. It is, bro.
Yeah,
Pulp Fiction is
I'm gonna
much
have to
better
agree.
than Kill Bill. Let's see. Jam said, what's cool? All of Tarantino's movies share a universe. They do.
Yeah.
All of his movies. I didn't realize that though until like 2 years ago.
I think he should do like a movie, like you know how like HS did the Apocalypse where they brought back
Where they
all
brought
of
all
these.
this.
Then maybe he should do a movie like that.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I would pay to see that.
He probably won't do.
Jalen said, does he look like a... Yes, bro, that line right there, like, bro, that line right there made me a Sam Jackson fan.
What?
Does he look like a bitch? I'm glad this baby is only 3 months old and he can't recite anything that I'm saying right now.
He'll just forget when he goes to sleep later on tonight. Just wake up with a fresh slate.
Yeah, what if he like wakes up and like, what if he really just wakes up and says bitch?
I'll call you and be like, oh my God, Lewis, what have you done? You corrupted my child.
I take back what I said about dead nigga storage. The Marcellus Wallace is the greatest fucking scene of all time. Does he look like a bitch? What? Like, that scene is definitely the greatest fucking film scene of all time. Yeah, that's definitely... It's the best. If anybody has any objections, let me know what else is a better scene than that. Because I think that does he look like a bitch scene is probably...
No, that's the one that people take away, the one they remember the most.
And that's
they
what
don't remember nothing else, they remember that.
Exactly. And if you don't remember anything else from that movie, you remember you remember that Marcellus Wallace does not look like a bitch.
What? Ain't no country.
I mean, he might have got treated like a bitch. But he don't look like one.
Or I guess you remember Double Royale with cheese.
Dope, yeah, a fucking Royale with cheese. I never want to go to fucking Amsterdam after that conversation.
Why?
They put mayonnaise on fries, and I didn't think that was real.
Do they really do it? Have you
They
been
put
there?
mayo on fries. I've never been there, but I know people that go. I know people that have been to Germany from the military, and they really do that shit.
Why?
Like they put mayonnaise in fries, or they mix it with ketchup, which is still just as disgusting.
That's even worse for me.
It is.
Oh my God.
Like, that shit is. I don't even want to think about it. Let's see. Yeah, if anybody has any thoughts on the whole Martin Scorsese hating on the MCU, let us know. We just gonna keep pushing today. I don't care. We pushing. Let's see. You haven't seen the Joker, so we can't do a Joker review.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've watched other people's reviews of the Joker.
I don't need you to recite other people's reviews. I need you to recite your own review.
Well, you just talk about it, and I'll give my uninformed opinion like it's the fact.
See,
Go ahead.
Jacob Collier said, hard choice for me between Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs was an amazing ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
That is
I would have to go with Pulp Fiction.
third greatest heist movie of all time.
Mm.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say Ant-Man and the Wasp is. Ant-Man is a fucking heist movie. I don't give a fuck when anybody says Ant-Man is the greatest heist movie of all time. You really can't argue me on that one. as I type to my producer right now. So yeah, anyways, stop interrupting me, Rory. I'm on a roll over here. No, we're getting into that. If you be a little patient. my producer's like over here getting on me. Anyways, so let's get into Zoe Kravitz being cast as Catwoman.
I want to be like, oh yeah, it's perfect.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but I just can't see it. I cannot see it. I can't see her as Catwoman.
I don't like it.
Maybe we saw her in the costume. It will like.
I don't like it.
It'll shift our perceptions.
I'd have to see the movie. Yeah, you're right. I'd have to see the movie and maybe it'll shift my perception. But I don't like the choice.
But who would you have cast as Catwoman?
That is one of those choices that I've never touched. I don't know who I would
have resurrected Halle Berry. That's what we would have done.
No, I would not have.
I would have done. Resurrected Halle Berry.
I don't know who I would have cast as Catwoman, but it wouldn't have been Zoe Kravitz.
So she can redeem herself in that first
I would not have cast Halle Berry. I don't know who I would cast.
I feel like that movie was just written bad, and that's why it came off terrible.
I really don't know. Like, Catwoman is one of those characters that I really can't see. That I really can't tell who I would cast as Catwoman. I'm gonna like look up a fucking list, and I guarantee there's like I'm gonna look up a list like
who should Catwoman
fantasy casting.
Catwoman.
I don't know. Because one, I don't like the DC universe, so it's like as far as trying to choose,
right? That's why it makes it so lackluster because you're like, it's just DC, whatever.
I don't know who the fuck I would choose. Like, I really just don't. And like all of these actresses that they're naming, I don't even know. They have Eva Green. I don't even know what the fuck she plays on. Megan Fox, I definitely disagree with that.
No, Megan Fox should not be Catwoman.
Katie McGrath, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Olivia Wilde, I feel like I know something that she's done. I just can't think of what it is. Like, I don't know who any of these people are.
Sophia what?
Sophia something. Botella.
No.
Adrian. I don't know any of these.
What about the girl in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Have you seen that movie?
I've heard it. I've seen it once. I just don't know who the hell you're talking about.
She should be Catwoman.
I don't know. I just don't know who should play Catwoman.
Somebody said, Jalen said DC needs to stick with animated movies.
Generic ass me would say Angelina Jolie, but that's why I said generic ass me. Because I can't figure out who the fuck I would. Look, man, if you need a white woman to cast it and you can't figure out nobody else, Angelina Jolie is your choice.
Her schedule is free.
And I can't figure out anyone to play Catwoman. I really can't. Who the fuck would play Catwoman? I just don't know. Let's see. The chick from Split. I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
She could be Catwoman. Have you seen this?
I've seen it, but I don't even know her name.
Well, we don't have to go her name. We know who she is, though.
I know who she is, but I don't know. Like, who the fuck would have thought that? Not me. Like, I don't give. It's Catwoman is one of them characters that I just don't care about the cast. Like, you can ask me who should play Jon Stewart. I would know who should play Jon Stewart, and we all know who should play Jon Stewart. Michael Jai White. Sticking to it. Not changing my mind. Michael Jai White is Jon Stewart. Green Lantern is the greatest thing that could possibly ever happen to DC if they do the goddamn movie right.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Because Michael Jai White to me is like the most like underrated actor of all time.
I say he's the most underrated.
I think so because people just like I feel he should be a household name. He's like amazing.
He is a household name.
How many people?
You say Michael Jai White, people automatically know who. Nobody says who when you say Michael Jai White.
I feel like he should have even more name. I feel like he's not famous enough for me. His YouTube doesn't have enough followers on it. Like I want him to be like more famous.
Devin said Tyrese Gibson needs to be. Shut the hell up, Devin. No, hell no. I refuse. Hell no. Cryreese is not about to be Jon Stewart.
He can't be no Green Lantern over there crying all day. That's not gonna
hell
work.
No. You are not. God damn it. What more do you want from me? As his ring can't fucking charge. Like, what? No. You are not putting Clarice as goddamn Green Lantern. Hell no. I can't believe
too
you
busy
did.
being salty over Fast and Furious.
I can't believe you disrespect. I'd take The Rock over Jon Stewart before I take Tyrese. I would. I'd take The Rock. If I had to choose between The Rock as Green Lantern and Tyrese as Green Lantern, I'm picking The Rock.
Both of those are bad.
Both of them bad choices, but I'm picking The Rock.
Bad choices.
Both of them are bad choices, but I'm picking The Rock. That's no, hell no. I don't ever want to see another Tyrese movie ever again in my life. I just don't.
What about another album?
I've never listened to a full Tyrese album. Couldn't tell you a full album. I couldn't even tell you a name of his album, honestly. I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I can't even recite a full Tyrese song.
So look at this. Jacob Collier says, I don't think it was a good choice to bring Catwoman back so early, but past Pfeiffer, no one has been memorable for me. So the bar is low and Kravis could hit out the park. That's true, because of all the people who played Catwoman, other than because Halle Berry is Halle Berry, like who else has been like?
DC's bar is already low, so let's not just say the bar is low for Catwoman. The bar for DC is already pretty goddamn low. So it's not just Catwoman. We're gonna stop right there. It's not just that the Catwoman bar is low. It's DC bar is fucking low. They have yet to come up with something that can even match Man of Steel. And again, an argument and a fight comes with that.
But to me, Man of Steel still wasn't that great of a movie.
It was an amazing DC movie. It was the best thing that DC has ever put out.
I mean, you can say that, but like just objectively on its own, it's just a movie. Like I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna watch Man of Steel. Like
I would literally go watch. If Man of Steel was on right now, I would watch it.
No, I wouldn't. Like I already saw it. Thank you.
If Man of Steel was on right now, I would watch it.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Like I wouldn't go buy the movie, but if it was on right now on TV, I would watch it.
Just passively watch it while you're on your phone doing other stuff.
Yeah.
You're not even really looking at it.
You're a real movie though. There's not a single movie on this planet that I haven't.
See, we're just making all these exceptions for DC movies.
There's not a single movie on this planet that I've just ever sat down and watched without touching my, with the exception of Lion King. There's not a single movie on this planet that I've ever just sat through without touching my phone or going through my phone while watching that movie. Lion King's the only exception because I literally put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's just it.
Just watch Lion King.
Just watch Lion King. I've literally made I've made Facebook statuses telling people to do not disturb me while I'm watching this movie. I've done it. Lion King is the greatest movie of all time, and when I'm watching Lion King, the original, not this shit, the original, not live action, fuck live action, but the animated one, when I'm watching that, nah, don't talk to me, don't text me.
So you just be watching the animated one just
Yeah.
periodically?
I'm probably gonna watch it this weekend. I watch that movie at least twice a month.
Damn.
I do that whole movie.
Why do you like the Lion King so much?
1, I'm a Leo.
Okay.
2, I love lions.
Okay.
3, I don't. 3, Scar is the greatest fucking villain of all time.
He is. He had a little something extra though. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, I did declare. Like, you know what I mean?
Be Prepared is the greatest villain song of all time.
It is, but that's why I didn't like the live action because it just didn't like. Yes,
they fucked up. Be Prepared.
Yeah.
I almost walked out the theater. I was on a date and we went to watch Lion King. And I almost walked. I had to remember I'm on a date because I almost walked out of that goddamn theater. I almost left that.
I came here with somebody.
I almost left that goddamn movie theater.
You're like, so you ready? We're done
I look. I said they fucked up my song.
Yep. I wish you had to know they were gonna do it because it's not anime. You can't have all the Gestapo walking and like all the green.
I looked. I said they fucked up my song. And she had to grab my arm because I was definitely about to get out and walk. Because I told her I walked out the first time I went to go see it. And she was like, you're not walking out this time. I was like, I'm definitely going to do it if I get that far. Because the first time I didn't get that far into the movie.
You were like, nah.
The first time
you need to be prepared.
The first time I went to watch Lion King, I got to Mufasa being thrown off the cliff. When Scar punched Mufasa, instead of like just digging his claws into him and just throwing him off, when Scar punched him, that's when I walked out the first time. That was it.
I was upset they didn't do the claws thing and like because that was like.
They did. It's just not what they did. Like he dug his claws into him, he just hit him to knock him off instead of I didn't throw him off.
It's just the live action overall. It's just because it was too real. It was too real. And
spoiler alert, by the way. I mean, if you have seen
if you saw the animated one,
fault.
you've seen the live action. Like they kept it like
it is
very
not the same.
They even tried to like mimic the same lines and everything.
They tried to.
Word for
It's
word.
It's two different movies. It's two different goddamn.
They didn't change it enough for me.
You were not about to disrespect.
They didn't change it enough for me.
You were not about to disrespect the animated movie like that. They are two different movies.
I mean, yes.
Beyonce said it was horrible.
I mean, I'm a Beyonce stan, but I'm gonna have to agree. She ruined the movie for me.
Beyonce voice acting is shitty as hell.
She cannot act.
I've always said Beyonce cannot act. I've always said Beyonce can't act. Like, she can sing, she can dance, she can perform her ass off, but she cannot fucking act.
No.
Horrible.
No.
I don't even know how the fuck we got on the Lion King though. Let's see. Devin said, I think chicks, we already touched on that. See, he also said Angelina doesn't have a free schedule, especially when she's appearing into the MCU. I forgot she was going into the MCU, but I would still cast. She would still be my first choice as Catwoman because I still can't figure out who the fuck I would place as Catwoman. She'd still be my first choice. I don't give a fuck.
What part is Angelina playing in the MCU?
She's gonna be in the Eternals. I don't know who she's gonna play, but I know she has a slot for the Eternals, I believe.
Somehow I don't like that. For some reason.
This whole new phase is about to be fodder as fuck. This whole new phase is gonna be just.
I feel like they're trying to ruin it for me.
I think this new phase is just gonna be them giving us MCU movies, and this might be where Martin Scorsese might be right. Because they're just gonna give us movies to keep us interested until the next phase.
Maybe he knew something we don't know.
Nah, because he's still salty.
Trash.
He's still salty. I can say trash. He's still salty. Let's see. Michael Jai White should be Bronze Tiger. He could definitely be the Bronze Tiger, but I would want him to be. Look here, Miles.
He's trying to, he could be our third guest.
Yeah, okay.
He has his opinions too, right, Miles?
Okay.
Right, Mr. Miles.
I will not be overtalked by a 3-month-old. Okay.
He can overtalk you all he wants.
Anyways.
Go ahead, Miles. Say something. Now you're quitting.
Let's see. Jam said, "Cry Reese." I forgot where I was going with what I was saying, so I'm gonna just keep going to comments. He said, Jacob also said, "I don't think it was a good choice to bring Catwoman back." So whether you read that, I think it was a good choice. Batman needs two things. He needs a Robin and he needs a Catwoman.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank period. Those are the two things that complete Batman. If you don't have those three things, three people, not three things. Catwoman, a Robin, Alfred. Those are the three things you need to complete Batman. Without those three, Batman is incomplete, and it might as well not be a Batman movie.
That's true. Well, I mean, you don't necessarily need Catwoman.
You need Catwoman at this point. It's like Spider-Man. You need Mary Jane to complete Spider-Man, or it's like Captain America. You need, Agent Carter, or let's see, Superman. You need Lois Lane.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, you need Stephen Trevor. Everybody needs their love interest. Batman's just so happened to be Catwoman, who could also beat his ass.
Yeah. Can we talk about that?
What?
How was that possible?
What?
But I remember growing up as a kid and just never really understanding why Catwoman was so powerful. I'm like,
she's not that powerful. She just could beat Batman's ass.
why? Doesn't that make her powerful?
Not really, because Batman's not powerful. Tell me you didn't think Batman was actually powerful. Or that you didn't think Batman was just this hand-to-hand god.
Because he's a superhero.
He's not a
So you have to
superhero.
assume that he's stronger than most.
He's stronger than
Even
most,
with all
yeah.
his gadgets and everything. So
He's
how
he's
is
like
Catwoman
peaking-
it just it never made sense to me. Catwoman never made sense to me.
She's a better fighter than him. She's willing to do what he's not willing to do to get the win. Just like how he gets his ass beat by every single Robin. They're willing to do what he's not willing to do to get the win. And let me rephrase that. Batman is willing to do certain things to get the win, but when it comes to fighting people that he knows, he's not willing to go to certain lengths. Unless it's just do or die like he did with Nightwing, and Nightwing still beat his ass.
I mean, I get it. I don't know. I guess she just doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, okay, so you're do cat stuff.
I mean, and then nobody outside of Alfred knows Bruce better than Catwoman anyway. So she's also able to fight with him like that because nobody knows him like that. Nobody knows him in and out.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, she can like calm injured cats, train them to do
I mean,
whatever.
yeah, that's just her. That's not really. That's not like a power. That's just more some shit that she can do. Like, she's just a really good fighter, a really agile fighter. That's one thing about Batman. He always struggles with like agile fighters.
That's true.
Like if they're agile as shit, they're gonna give him a hard time. And if they're willing to actually
He's like all lunging around all those gadgets.
it's not even that. He's just they build Batman with this complex that makes him think he's a shit, which means well, not really which means, but for the most part he loses every 90% of his first encounters because he thinks that whole fear factor is gonna work on everybody and it doesn't. Then you run into that one motherfucker that it don't work again and they just completely work you. Let's see. Jam said The Rock should be Kilowog. No, The Rock should not be Kilowog. Actually,
Because he should be in the movie.
I think The
Not
Rock
a superhero.
I think The Rock should not be Black Adam, contrary to pop. I think The Rock should stay away from superhero movies. You're right.
Yes, because he'll just make it so corny.
If I hear Black Adam call somebody a jabroni, I'm gonna lose it. I mean, I know he is gonna be Black Adam, but I don't want him to be. Let's see. Jacob said Green Lantern, Ricky Whittle. I don't know what that is. The best DC movie, Christopher Reeve, Superman 2, Fight Me. No, the fuck, it's not the best. The best thing that DC has ever put out, live action wise, is Man of fucking Steel. You cannot argue this. This is a fact. You can't argue this. Nothing will ever touch.
Let's argue why Aquaman may have been a good movie. Let's try to figure it out.
Aquaman was a good movie with trash CGI.
Was it though? I wouldn't even say it was.
I feel like I saw the wires in that movie. I definitely feel like I saw some wires in that movie.
Oh my god, like Aquaman was just so cringeworthy for so many reasons.
It was
like,
a cool story. It was really Wakanda underwater, but I don't want to say it was Wakanda because I think Aquaman was here first. It was Black Panther done.
It was too
underwater.
long, and then all the good guitar solo every time.
Okay, the guitar solo was cool.
Aquaman.
The guitar solo was cool.
No, it wasn't.
The
It
guitar
was
solo
so
was cool.
cringy.
The guitar solo was cool. Holy
What
fuck.
was what's his name? I was gonna say Mothman, not Mothman. The Stingray, right?
His name is not Stingray, but
Whatever,
I'm saying
you know what I'm talking about.
It's Black
Stingray.
Manta.
Black, yes. Black Manta. Like, they ruined him. Like, they just made him just like some random angry guy who just like doesn't know how to let shit go, so he becomes Black Manta. Like,
yeah, that's him. That's Black Manta.
okay, but like,
That's one of the most comic accurate characters that they made so far. That's really all we have on Black Manta is that he's angry at a lot of shit. He really just wants to kill.
that's what made the movie so like surface level and just be like, and they were like forcing the chemistry between Aquaman and like what's her face? I can't remember people's names.
Mirror.
Yeah. Like they were forcing the chemistry. Like it just never seemed like natural between them to like each other at all.
I think the CGI just pissed me off of that movie.
Yeah.
The CGI was just horrible. Like I said, it's like Justice League. I know I saw some wires in Justice League. You can't tell me that I ain't fucking see wires in that shit. See, David also said live action Lion King was straight garbage. It was fucking garbage. See, Jalen said, what do y'all think about the Christian Bale Batman movies? I think that is a very, very, very overrated trilogy. It just was. For Heath Ledger was a horrible Joker. Christian Bale I said Christian Bale was a horrible Batman.
Why are you just gonna just spit on his grave like that?
Look, I'm sorry, but
You're so disrespectful.
I'm sorry. Heath Ledger was rest in peace. Heath Ledger was a horrible Joker.
No, he was not.
Christian Bale.
Give me some reasons. Explain yourself. Explain. Why was he a horrible Joker?
Why so serious?
You didn't say it right.
I'm not saying it how he says it.
You gotta be like, the mouth is wrong.
No.
You gotta do it like that.
That is the most
scary.
annoying line
No,
that
it
DC has
no,
ever
I like The Dark Knight, whatever.
produced. And
I
they
like
ran
I
that
like those movies.
and people ran that shit into the ground.
They kinda did. But no, I think he was one of the better Jokers.
He was not.
Yes, he was.
He's like
not
bottom.
the best.
He's
but
bottom
he was
three.
better.
Granted, there's only like 5 or 6, but he's bottom. He's in that bottom half.
I think he's number 2.
There's Jack.
Well, I guess
Jack-
I haven't seen the Joker movie now, so I can't really like.
Jack Nicholson is the best Joker of all time.
Yes,
live
he's
action
number
wise.
1.
Caesar is number 2, which is from the Batman TV show, live action TV show. Season Romero was number 2.
Live action TV show was hilarious.
The prison break scene, like literally that prison, the prison, Joker's prison break from that TV show is probably the most Joker thing I've ever seen live action. Jared Leto's number 3. Those are the top 3 Jokers. And then you have Joaquin Phoenix, and then you have goddamn Heath Ledger. Those are the 5.
No,
like,
Heath Ledger's number 2. He's a solid.
he is not number 2.
Yes,
no.
he is.
Like, no. Jared
No,
Leto.
Jared. I knew that's who that we were talking about. Fucking Jared Leto.
Jared Leto's number 3.
From Suicide Squad. Oh my god! Like, you have terrible taste.
How do I have terrible taste?
Because why is Jared Leto above Heath Ledger?
Because he's the only Joker that we've seen have a connection with Harley Quinn.
That's not Heath Ledger's fault, is it?
If he was a Joker fan, he would have pushed for Harley Quinn.
No. It's Jack Nicholson.
That's
Heath
literally
Ledger.
the same thing with fucking Batman and Cap. You cannot have Joker without Harley Quinn.
I would like to see Harley Quinn too, but I'm just saying that it's not his fault. How are you gonna like knock him down? How are you gonna knock him down and put fucking Jared Leto in Suicide Squad above Heath Ledger?
Because he had a better performance and that club scene.
No. I believe Heath Ledger.
That club scene from Suicide Squad where Joker kills Common. That entire bless you, Miles. That entire club scene was better than anything that Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix ever did as their times as Jokers combined.
You just have terrible taste. That's all it is. You have terrible taste. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You don't know what's good for you.
I don't know what's good for me.
No.
You think Joaquin Phoenix is a good Joker?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, well, you think Heath Ledger is a good Joker?
He is a good Joker.
People don't think he's a good Joker because he died.
No, that's not why he's a good Joker.
People only think Pac and Biggie are top 3 rappers because they died.
We about to start something. Oh my goodness.
Truth
Oh my
hurts.
goodness. I think Tupac was a good rapper. I don't know
I'm
about
not saying
Biggie.
they were good. I'm not saying they were bad, but they
They just didn't have a chance though.
They're
They
not
didn't have
top
a chance.
5.
They didn't have a chance.
They're not top 5.
So young.
They're
we
not
didn't
top
get to
5.
see them at
They're
their
not
best.
top 5. They are not top 5.
I think Tupac is.
If you take literally every rapper that's ever came out and only include their first 1 or 2 albums, Tupac and Biggie still on top 5.
No, I put Tupac.
Still not top 5. Not even top 10 actually. Just cold hard facts. This is you can't argue this shit.
Trash.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Anyway, what's next? What we talking about?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how you think that Jared Leto's not a good Joker.
Because he's not. It just, the whole movie wasn't that good.
Jam said laryngitis Batman. That's from The Dark Knight. And that I hate the voice. People like started doing the Batman voice. I hate that goddamn voice.
I always started wondering about that. I was like, so he just like, is that supposed to like disguise his voice? Even when he was talking to people who knew who he was, he still like put the voice on them.
I feel like Christian Bale was a good Bruce Wayne, but a shitty Batman.
Yeah.
Just like Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man, but a shitty Peter Parker. That's what happens when you're not a fan of the character that you play.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck up, and you get the Dark Knight series.
I like the Dark Knight.
People who take the popular role and think it's gonna sell, which it did sell, and don't know shit about
Especially the one with Bane.
the characters. Bane's probably the best thing that ever happened to that series.
That was really good.
That is an accurate depiction of Bane. Not physically, but that is an accurate, Bane is that deep and philosophical. Bane would literally do everything that he did in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people forget that Bane is actually the mastermind behind a lot of shit. Like, he's not just some giant juice head on Venom. This nigga's actually smart.
Yeah, I prefer. I like that we got Bane just because so often with like the movies you always get like Joker. We had like the Penguin. I feel like he was kind of like one of those like lesser known people that finally got.
That was actually a Penguin too. From the old Batman.
Yeah.
The old Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was accurate Penguin. That entire fucking run was accurate. From Penguin was accurate. The Riddler was accurate.
Oh, the Riddler, I forgot about.
Mr. Freeze was accurate. Poison Ivy was accurate.
Mm-hmm.
That Bane was at that time kind of accurate because if you look at it, he was influenced by Poison Ivy. So yes, that was still an accurate Bane.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Scarecrow. Well, I didn't. Scarecrow was actually accurate from the Dark Knight series. I'll give you that one. But Joker was not. Joker's like where it stopped.
I mean, I'll give you that. Yes, he was not accurate.
I was about to say, how dare you to say I'm lying?
No, you weren't. You're not. You're not lying. I can't lie about that. The Joker was not accurate, but I mean, I don't think you can forgive that because it was just such a good performance. And I like the philosophy behind Heath Ledger's Joker. I thought it was really interesting.
Look, man, he got.
It's not just because he died. That part was
It's
great.
because he died. That movie literally only skyrocketed because he died.
It was good.
That movie only skyrocketed because he died.
It was good.
It was not.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
I'm not gonna argue about this. Yes, it was.
I will. I will literally sit here and argue this. But anyways, let's talk about Superman.
Superman.
How do you feel about him ditching his secret identity?
I mean,
Like, what do you think happens to the DC landscape with Superman no longer giving a fuck that people don't know that he's really been Clark Kent this whole time?
I mean,
Or should I say, him not. So Superman's not really Superman is not the secret identity. Clark Kent's technically the secret identity. Since Superman's always Superman. I learned that from Kill Bill. But anyways, what do you think happens to the DC landscape? Like, how does this affect the DC landscape with him, just basically, I am Iron Man again?
I think that'll make DC landscape more interesting because it was all bullshit anyway. Like, we can see your face. We don't see you. We don't see you. All you do to disguise yourself is you put on some glasses. Like,
Well, they're hypno glasses. They force humans to see another, it's not as obvious to the people in the comics as it is to us. Like, I think there's actually an issue where they actually show us what people see. Like, what everyone else sees, he looks nothing like Superman.
oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're like Kryptonian hypno glasses or some shit like that.
Hey, where do you get those from?
Krypton.
It's real convenient.
Well, let me rephrase that.
That's real
fortress,
convenient.
his Fortress of Solitude that he based off of Krypton.
Yeah. But I still think it would make the DC landscape more interesting.
I think it'll be interesting. I think it's going to be
More
weird
like
to see.
Marvel.
I think it's going to be wild to see, like, okay, so how does Superman protect everybody now with everyone knowing his secret identity?
Yeah.
When you have people like Mongol who, contrary to what anyone's going to say, and I'm going to get a lot of hate from this, Superman has gone on record to say that Mongol's gripping strength is greater than Darkseid's. So when you have someone like Mongol who knows that, oh shit, that's who Superman is, cool, I'm gonna go get Lois Lane. And then you have someone like, you have people like Lex. People like Lex have already known. You get people that can reprogram Doomsday to go after everyone in Metropolis that Clark Kent has ever had a connection with. Superman already has a hard enough time to stop Doomsday as it is. How do you stop a Doomsday from killing anyone you love now that you've just exposed your secret identity? And now you have to watch shit. Which one is he gonna go after? You have to always have eyes on the people that you love now because you decided to ditch your secret identity. So I really want to see how that's gonna play out. I might actually start reading Superman comics now because that's one thing about Iron Man I've always loved is to see how he protects the people he loves with everyone knowing that that Iron Man is Tony Stark and Tony Stark is Iron Man. So it's gonna be nice. It's definitely gonna be a nice little.
This might actually change my mind about not liking DC comics.
I still don't like DC comics, but this is
makes
gonna
it more
be
interesting. I
it's
really
gonna
want
take
to see
way
where they
more.
go with
It's gonna take way more than this to make me like DC comics. It's gonna take way more. This is one little thing. It's not gonna make me like DC comics.
I think they should do more of the superheroes too.
Now, Batman came out and said, "I'm Bruce Wayne."
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking just now.
I think they did at one point in time. He didn't come out and say it, but they. I forgot what happened, but someone basically beat the dog shit out of Batman and the Bat family, and then they had Bruce Wayne tied to the Bat signal, so all of Gotham knew that Batman was Bruce Wayne. I forgot what storyline that was. I actually just read it 3 months ago. Was it Hush? I want to say that was Hush. I believe that was Hush, but I'm not sure what the fuck happened in that story because, again, all of Gotham knew that he was Bruce Wayne, and Gotham was on fire and shit. So I don't know what happened. I gotta go back and read it. But if they did it with Batman, like everyone knows who that is, that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Because then you have people like Vandal Savage who.
I want to see the chaos that erupts from that.
Exactly. Because Gotham's already a shitty place to live in. Because then you have people like Vandal Savage who already. Vandal Savage knows who Superman and Batman are. So now you have to see if he's going to have a play in any of this, to where if he's going to actually carry out anything that he has in his contingencies, or is he going to stop people from? Is he going to play the shadows and stop people from going after Superman? That's going to be like the biggest thing. Because again, Vandal knows Superman's secret identity. He knows Batman's secret identity.
Mm-hmm.
So does he play the shadows now to like protect the people that they love, or help protect the people that they love? He doesn't give a fuck about them.
Mm-hmm.
Or does he, say fuck it and go all out and just be the one to like end them? I don't know. I really want to see what this does. And I don't know when the issue drops. I want to say it drops either later this year. I want to say it drops like in November or December. But I really want to see what happens. Let's see. Daryl Griffin said, is there a YouTube channel? There is a YouTube channel, bro. If you YouTube Nerd Unpacked, you will find us. We do have a YouTube channel. See, Jam said, y'all forgot about Carmen. Her acting been trash. Talking about Carmen Electra? I would have never. I'm not gonna even.
Wait, is that who he's talking about?
I'm assuming that's who he's talking about.
She hasn't been in stuff for a while.
I'm not gonna put Carmen Electra as Catwoman.
No.
Miles.
You have to calm down, Mr. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, hush
No,
up.
no, damn.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He said, I'm not hushing up.
Getting over talk about a 3-month-old here. Anyways, see, Devin also said Zazu, Scar, Timon, and Pumbaa should have never been recast. I like Seth Rogen as Pumbaa.
I like what's his name is Scar though.
I didn't like.
I thought he did a good job. He made Scar more scarier.
I didn't like him.
I think.
Scar was already scary.
No, he wasn't. He was super flamboyant. If you could go back and watch the animated ones, you're like, Scar wasn't very scary.
Scar came across as that lion that you do not cross. Scar definitely came across as that lion that you do not cross. When you know about lion, Scar is definitely. When you actually know about lion, Scar is actually the most manly lion there. Because he has the fur under his elbows. So technically Mufasa has the least testosterone of the two.
And yet it's implied that Mufasa and Scar had like a fight, to see who's gonna like lead the pride, and it seems like Mufasa won. So.
I mean, yeah, that's from the live action. I guarantee some bullshit happened. Oh, god damn.
See?
I guarantee some bullshit happened.
Definitely.
Mufasa cheated like a little bitch.
No, he didn't. You know what that makes me think of?
What?
Black Panther cheating against Killmonger. I feel like that
He
was
definitely cheated. Black Panther
like,
definitely cheated against Killmonger.
Cheat.
Definitely cheated.
See, that's why I'm like Killmonger all the way. Black Panther is a cheater.
Let's see. Aside of Superman, you're not that big in the comics, are you though?
No.
Exactly.
Especially DC.
Which is what like mainly of most of my script consisted around. It was supposed to be a basic fucking comic day, but somebody who shall remain nameless is not here. He got sick, so you better be here next week because I'm keeping this script.
Looks like Miles is upset. He does not want Superman to reveal his secret identity. No, he does not. So that's a no-no.
Look here, Miles. I fight 3-month-olds. Anyways, so as far as cinematic wise, anything you looking forward to? Birds of Prey.
Cinematic wise?
Yeah. What you think about Marvel offering Hugh Jackman Wolverine back?
I think that's great because when you think of Wolverine, who you think of?
I do not want that to happen.
Hugh Jackman, I want it to happen. I love Hugh Jackman.
I think
Wolverine was like one of his best parts ever. I don't like it when he does all these like theater musical type shit where he has his real accent and everything. No. That's not Hugh Jackman.
The greatest shit
needs
ever.
To play Wolverine or
If
Wolverine-like characters.
If you've never seen Les
Mis, he should
Mis,
stick with that.
And then he dies at the end.
Oh, you spoiled it. You're supposed to say spoiler alert.
Whatever. If you ain't seen Les Mis by
Spoiler
then, if you ain't
alert.
seen Les Mis by then, I don't know what
He
the fuck to tell you.
dies.
I don't know what to tell you if you haven't seen that shit.
Don't
But
a
that
lot of
shit's
people
been,
die or something?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, look at the name.
I watched it because of a Key and Peele episode, and like their reaction was my exact reaction. I was like, "Oh shit, my boy, he ain't got his healing factor." Shit, but no, I do not want him to have. I don't want Hugh Jackman because that's a cop out.
Why?
That's a cop out. That is a cop out.
No, they should. Hugh
You know what
Jackman
it
should
is?
be Wolverine, and Wesley Snipes should have been Blade. I'm
You know what it is?
Wesley Snipes should have been
Marvel
Blade.
knew that they finna fuck up with this new phase. I've been saying this since the
I
moment
don't
they
want to
announced.
believe it, but I feel a little wishy-washy about
I've
it.
said this the moment they announced every single movie. Marvel is about to fuck up with this phase.
Especially because of the Blade thing. Cause they
I think he's gonna be a good Blade. I feel like Blade.
But they haven't said it was a movie.
I feel like if Blade
It
comes
could
back,
be a TV show or something.
I'm not Blade. I feel like if Wesley Snipes comes back as the big bad, and that no matter, I don't know who the villain's gonna be, but if Wesley comes back as the big bad for that Blade series and or movie, that would be amazing. I can forgive Marvel for recasting Blade.
Especially somebody who looks like Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
I'm like, you should just got Wesley Snipes.
that's not a bad choice. I'm just not. I'm not gonna judge it until I see it. I just don't think it's a bad choice.
Yeah.
Let's see. What, like, it's just back to this Wolverine shit. No.
Why? Hugh Jackman is the ultimate Wolverine. He did the best job. He's like, and especially when you
You
think
can't
about.
say the best job when he's the only Wolverine we've had.
I'm sure somebody will play Wolverine.
Nobody else has played Wolverine.
For real, somebody has had to have been Wolverine sometime or something. But like, when you think of all the X-Men movies, like out of all the characters they've had and actors, like who comes to like mind? There's only a few people that you're like, yes, this is him. This is him. This is him.
Leave, the guy that played Sabretooth in Origins. Hell, even the guy that played Sabretooth in the first X-Men. That nigga was
But what's his
Sabretooth.
name though?
I can't think of his name.
See, but you know Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
Because the nigga been in 20 goddamn Wolverine movies.
He's been
I
in
would
all
know-
of them.
I would know the first goddamn Sabretooth's name if the nigga was in every goddamn X-Men movie.
That's true, but I feel like no one else would do that role justice. And in people's
I feel like a
minds,
lot of people would do that role justice.
in people's minds, Wolverine is Hugh Jackman. So if you see someone else playing on screen, it just won't be as good. It won't be as real because in your mind you'd be like, it should be Hugh Jackman.
I feel like a lot of people would do that role justice.
See, look, Mike Blunt's. He was the. Oh no, never mind.
No,
he was the only Wolverine.
exactly.
I thought he was coming to my defense.
He wasn't.
Damn it, Mike.
Just no, he's not.
We should continue being the only Wolverine.
I still say Tom Hardy should be
In my
Wolverine. Honestly, I feel like I definitely still
He
say
could be
Tom
Tom
Hardy
Hardy.
should be.
You
You know who Tom Hardy is?
I mean, if I saw his face. Hold on. Wait.
Venom. Venom. Did you see Venom?
Oh, I did see. Oh! No, he shouldn't be Wolverine.
The fuck he
He
shouldn't.
just doesn't have like a face for that, you know?
Neither did Hugh Jackman at first.
Well, just picture him with like short hair.
Tom Hardy would be the perfect fucking Wolverine.
You know what? Maybe I'm coming around. Can see him looking a little bit more rugged.
Mm-hmm.
He's my alternative.
Tom Hardy should be the next Wolverine.
No, I want Hugh Jackman no matter what. But
First of all,
whatever
Wolverine ain't even
reason,
that goddamn tall.
what you mean?
Wolverine's not tall. Wolverine's like 5'8".
So
Hugh Jackman's like 6'4".
so.
That's already inaccurate. It's fuck.
Man, nobody's like you can't even really tell how tall people are in movies. It's whatever.
Yes, the fuck you can.
I mean, like when they're standing next to other
Wolverine has
people, like,
never been
whatever.
able. Wolverine has never been able to stand on flat ground and look down on Cyclops. Ever.
Yeah, you doing too much right now.
Ever.
You being too
Never.
nitpicky, too particular.
The nigga's not tall. That's like the fucking charm of Wolverine is that he has to lunge to get to everybody's like fucking height.
Oh my god. Well, how tall is Tom Hardy?
About 5'10".
So he's still tall. So no. We being nitpicky. We get somebody who's exactly 5'8". Since that's what we're doing. We being petty.
Miles, throw up, please.
Don't throw up. Don't have any. All the way over there.
Just up check. So what do you think about Deadpool coming to the MCU? It's not confirmed, but it's definitely been hinted and teased. Mainly Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds. But do you think it could happen? Do you want it to happen?
I want it to happen because.
Deadpool in Disney. I'm about to eat some grapes.
Ew, you're right.
You know what? I feel like Disney
He just like never show his face.
He's looking like I want one.
You can't have one. You know what? Maybe that won't work with Disney because Disney likes to be so wholesome and Deadpool's not that at all.
I feel like they could do it.
But how would they? They might ruin it though, in order to make it more like palatable for Disney.
He's looking like you gonna give me one of them. You like mugging the hell out of me. I want to see it though.
I do. I want to see it just because I want everyone to be together, but like Disney might ruin it though. They might make it too happy. And too much of a happy ending.
If I get Ryan Reynolds interacting with Tom Holland, I'd be satisfied.
You know what? That would be good. Deadpool and Spider-Man. I think that would be the best. I like that.
Yeah, that would be the best. Yes.
You're like, of course.
Of course. It's like one of Deadpool's greatest, like whenever you read Deadpool comics, there's 3 people that come to mind when you think Deadpool and his greatest interactions. Spider-Man, Cable, Wolverine. Those 3 like always.
But wait a minute. What would the movie be about? What storyline would it follow?
What, as far as Deadpool?
Yeah.
Ain't no telling. There's really no telling what they could do. Like, they could literally just make Deadpool cameos in every fucking MCU. Like, in every fucking MCU movie.
Like, oh, by the way, here's Deadpool.
Exactly. And that'd be good.
Nah, I want it to be a Spider-Man storyline. But then how will we do that, though? Because we have Spider-Man Far From Home.
What about it? There's a lot you can do with Deadpool and Spider-Man. Especially if you bring in Kraven. And then we got Taskmaster coming into the MCU because I really don't see Black Widow beating Taskmaster. Or at least killing Taskmaster. So,
speaking of Black Widow.
I'm not interested in that movie at all.
Me neither. Isn't it just a prequel? Because she died.
Yeah.
So nobody cares about a prequel.
I'm really not interested in Black Widow.
Well, not a prequel, but like more like origin.
Miles, I feel like I'm teasing you, bro. I'm going to quit. I'm going to just cover
you. You can't eat any grapes.
That's for talking over me. Petty. Anyways, yeah, I don't think she's gonna kill. I don't think she's gonna kill him. No. And I don't know. There's a lot of ideas that I would do. I would definitely set up, a Deadpool, Spider-Man, and Taskmaster encounter because that's easily the funniest shit ever. Like if you read the comics, Deadpool, Spider-Man, and fucking Taskmaster have the funniest fucking dialogue of all characters that have ever came across each other. Like even in the Spider-Man cartoon, Ultimate Spider-Man, that shit is fucking hilarious. Like you get fucking Deadpool's like, I'm an unalive Taskmaster, and Spider-Man's like, unalive? I can't say the K word. You mean kill? You just said like that is the funniest shit. Like between they have the greatest. They always have the greatest dialogue because I want to get over to talk about a 3-month-old. I'm gonna eat a grape.
You so petty. Why are you having arguments with a 3-month-old? So petty.
Don't look at me eat this grape.
He's really watching you too. Like, no, you need to do that. Hey, Nick.
Nick Thomas, what's going on? What's going on, Nick? What's up? We just talking right now, bro. Anyways, let's get to your podcast.
Oh, yes.
What's going to be this Saturday's topic?
So, I don't really know 100%. I'm really good at doing last minute things, but...
Is it going to be the same people? You, Nova.
Yeah, basically. Just minus you.
Professor
Dave Fillet.
Dave Fillet. Shout out to Dave Fillet.
So it's gonna be us. I was thinking to do relationships, but since it's gonna be all girls, like maybe not. We need like a diversity of opinions. Not saying that we'll all have the same opinion just because we're women.
No, I definitely think all y'all gonna have different opinions. I don't see either one of y'all aligning with the others. I just don't. And it's just for me, no, I don't think any one of y'all are gonna have the exact same.
I was thinking about doing like relationships and then the whole aspect, like, could you be with somebody who's not into nerdy stuff or like, you know what I mean? Like, if they were just like, not only am I not into it, but I don't want to look at it. I don't want to like talk to you about it. Like, what conventions? Not wearing costumes. Like, You know what I mean? Like, how does like nerddom and like relationships react?
Are you like?
He's biting his finger. He's like holding my finger, biting his finger. You're like, what is going on?
I'm sorry, Miles.
That's just typical baby behavior. Let him be.
He's imagining your fingers
Let
are
him
great.
be. Yeah, basically. Next best thing.
So, y'all might do relationships. I hate that I have to work this Saturday. Yeah, I have to work this Saturday, so I definitely won't be there.
Or
I'm not calling off. I might not be at work Saturday. My baby's due Saturday.
that's true. How are you planning to be at work if when your baby's supposed to be due? Like, when is she going to the hospital?
Saturday.
What time?
12.
Noon?
Yeah.
What time do you have to go to work?
I gotta be there at 9:30.
Let's call him right now. Call him.
I'm
Call him on the show.
You know, funny, my supervisor actually knows, like, told my supervisor all this like a week ago.
And he was just like, okay,
Before
cool.
he even hired me.
Still
Like,
come to work
literally
though?
before he hired me, I told him, I was like, hey, look, might have to take Saturday off.
Might.
Saturdays off.
Definitely gonna take Saturday off.
Well,
You definitely can't be on
might
the
be able,
podcast then.
might be able to make the podcast. I mean, the hospital's like right up there anyway.
Oh, is it? Well, maybe then.
Right the hell there.
Because you're gonna get induced, right?
Mhm.
That'll take a while.
Exactly.
So yeah, you can
Make the
definitely do
podcast, make the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what? My Saturday just might work out.
Yeah, I think we figured it out. Look at
think,
that.
yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hell yeah. I'm really trying to plan this out now. But I want to go to work Saturday. I actually enjoy my job. The fact that I just said I actually want to go to work Saturday.
No.
On a fucking Saturday.
How many people can say that? Not me.
It's mainly because I'm a manager, so I don't have.
Yeah, so you gotta deal with another manager and their bullshit overuse.
God damn it, how am I going to make Saturday work?
You can make it.
Damn, now I'm thinking. Shit. My whole train of thought just got fucked up now. Shit.
You gotta focus.
I don't know. Anyways, is there any upcoming events that you're looking forward to? Like me, I'm probably going to go to My Hero Con, which is the My Hero Academia
Ooh,
Con.
when is that?
January.
Oh, you're all the way in January. I'm thinking about November.
Yeah, My Hero Con's in January. Blerd Con's in June. I'm definitely going to Blerd Con. I'm buying my
I'm
ticket
gonna
in
go to
December.
Anime Dallas as well.
I don't even know when that is.
It's in November sometime.
I might go.
Even though it's not like the biggest convention ever.
I just need to start. Well, I've already started, but I'm gonna start my cosplay at Blerd Con.
What's your cosplay gonna be?
Hero Killer Stain. It was
I
either
have a
that.
Sailor Moon costume.
It was either that or Bakugo, and everybody's like, "You should do Bakugo. It fits your personality." But a Bakugo cosplay is expensive as shit. And
Stan, we can make that work.
have-
What we got around the house.
Exactly. I basically have everything that I need for a Hero Killer Stain cosplay, with the exception of like the weapons and the vest. That's it. Everything else I can like just make my goddamn self.
You can get that stuff like right now. Well, wait till after
I'm
Halloween.
going to buy
so
it
it's, like,
all
cheap.
at My Hero Con.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And call it a day. But everybody was like, "Oh, you should do Bakugo. That fits your personality. You can be a dickhead in person." And I'm like, I don't have that money
Very accurate.
at all.
Very accurate.
I do not have money for a Bakugo cosplay. Maybe when
Yeah,
I
you
get
gotta
like,
save all your money for your baby.
exactly.
Your baby needs a Bakugo cosplay. So you gotta take care of him first.
I
Or
hope
her.
it doesn't turn out like Bakugo. Please don't.
Oh my goodness. Miles.
Yeah.
Attacking my finger.
Getting a little overzealous over there, huh?
Because he loves my heroes. Amazing. Amazing.
Anyways, we're probably gonna have to cut this short. We have to
Yes,
cut this short.
we
It's
did
almost
start.
11 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Is it? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's 9:35.
We did start pretty late.
He says, Nick said, yeah, that kind of came out when you got into it with them church dudes. Oh,
Oh,
story
my
over the weekend. I got into a little heated debate with some black Israelites.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't wanna call
Why
it-
did you get into that vortex?
Because can I talk about this? Can I talk about this on the show? Can I talk about this? I feel like I want to talk about this. I'm talking about. I know we wouldn't. I know we said we wouldn't touch politics here, but
This politics.
this is kind. I mean,
this is just.
well, politics and religion. I didn't want to touch it. I never want to touch either one.
Oh,
But
I suppose.
since my co-host not here to stop me, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Do it.
So what happened was, first of all, I'm getting off work. Don't interrupt me when I'm getting off work. If you live in Dallas, you know where the West End station is. I was getting off the train. I was going to the 7-Eleven right by the West End station to get me something to drink, to go to the other side of the train tracks and get on the blue line to go the fuck home. So somebody thought it'd be a great idea to stop me and was like, hey, he was trying to hand like flyers and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want it. I'm not into any of that. No, I don't want it. So he looked at my neck and was like, oh, you were an Con. I'm like, yeah. So he was like, come talk to me. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven and get something to drink. He's like, you wanna come back? It hit me, but then it didn't hit me. Then I had to go back that way anyway, because if I would have went further down, there's another group there. And if I would have went further down the other way, there's another group that way. So
they got you triangulated.
All three entrances to the West End to get to the trains at the West End.
You know what they do.
Unless I went way out of my fucking way to go all the way around, which I'm not about to do. I'm not doing that. I don't give. I'll talk to you. Then. If I got to, I'll talk to you. I'm not doing that to fucking go around some niggas that want to talk. So, he was like questioning me about my uncle. Like, you don't know what that means. You don't know what that means. Now, me, I try not to be disrespectful to anybody towards their religion. Mm-hmm. I try to be respectful. You believe in what you believe in. Everybody has to believe in something. Who am I to tell you that you are wrong? For the most part, that's how I feel. Until you do shit like these motherfuckers. So, dude was like, he was like, why you wearing? Oh, you don't even know what that means. And I said, yeah, it represents life. So I explained to him, top part represents a woman, bottom part represents man, the middle part represents the creation of life, which is child. So, he was like, so your woman is above you. I'm like, no, that is not what I said. You're definitely looking into something that's not there. And then it hit me like, these motherfuckers recording.
So you on the YouTube?
I've been looking like all over YouTube and Facebook. I have found every encounter that they've had with the exception of mine. So it hit me like these motherfuckers recording that they're gonna try to take whatever footage they have of me, fucking up and them sounding smart. Cause that's really all it is. To a dumb person, you sound smart. To a person that don't know no better, you can fool anybody that don't know no better. But to somebody that knows better, and to somebody that knows the game, somebody that's grown up in certain parts of where I've grown up, and people who've had the family that I've had, you can't trick me with words. You really can't. And on top of that, I do have a psychology degree, so I know how to flip shit around, which is what I did basically. Like the most basic shit that I know, I did and like fuck the whole thing up.
What they say?
So he was like, you don't know what that means, blah blah blah. So he was like, I asked him a simple question. I said, why do you read the Bible then? And he was like, because it's the word of God. I was like, have you read? I said, have you read? And again, I try not to down anyone's religion. Everyone must believe in something. I don't care what you believe in. But the moment you start trying to act like I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. So I said, have you read the source material to the Bible? He was like, I don't need to read the source material because God wrote this. Or I said, first of all, God didn't write that. I said, I guarantee that came out of a printing press somewhere in New Hampshire. And I wasn't sure if I was right to say New Hampshire, but I was like, I'm guaranteed this came out of a printing press somewhere in New Hampshire or some shit. So I was like, no. I was like, have you read the Dead Sea Scrolls? Have you read the original Bible, the original texts that are written in languages that you and I... Languages that you and I would not understand if it was put in front of us. Like, you can sit here and you can repeat these words all you want, but you don't speak the language. I can sit here and recite Spanish words. I don't speak the language. So who am I to tell? Who are you to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about when you're reading something that you haven't read the source material on? And when I say source material, I mean the original Bible. Because again, the King James Bible has been retranslated 4,000 times. I'm not the smartest person in the world, nor do I ever claim to be the person that knows everything. I actually don't know a lot. But I do know that I cannot know something when I don't know the original. That's just the way I think. That's just the way my mind works. So our entire encounter is me trying to ask them, which one of y'all have read the source material? Who here has read the Dead Sea Scrolls at least? Who here has been to the Vatican to read the scroll, the oldest. I'm gonna say living.
Vatican's not gonna allow that.
Who here's been to the?
We gotta storm the Vatican. We should start that.
Like who here's been to the
can't
Vatican?
stop us all.
I was like, who's been to the Vatican to actually read and translate for themselves the first translation, the oldest translations of the Bible? Because that's what it is. If you go to the Vatican, that is the oldest translation of the Bible that we have. You will never that we have now.
Because when you say the Bible, it kind of becomes like, what do you mean?
Well, it's the scrolls in the Vatican are.
There's different versions. Like there's different versions of the Bible that contain different books and stuff.
But the scrolls that are in the Vatican are proven. They are the oldest things that we have connected to the original Bible. Now, I said connected to the original Bible. We still don't know if those are true or not because it's been translated before those. Miles is like, keep talking. So, my question to them the entire time was, why have you not read the original? Why have you not read the original material? And why are you preaching to people what you don't know? Because you can sit here and tell me that you know the Bible all you want, but if I sit here and ask you a scripture, I know. Put it this way: I know the Lion King. I know that movie back and forth like the back of my goddamn hand. I know that entire fucking movie. There's not a scene that I haven't memorized in that movie. But to sit here and say that you know the Bible and I ask you to recite a random scripture, to be honest, they could have said anything. They could have literally said anything and I probably would have thought it was right because I haven't read the Bible. But they could have said anything. But if I ask you to recite to me a random scripture and you can't do it without looking into the Bible, you don't know the Bible. Point blank period. And what was funny is that there was a guy next to me that came over next to me and was like, he was on my side the whole time, but he was one of those kids that grew up in the church and broke away from it. Like, he studied a lot of shit. So every time they would go into their Bible to like start reading some shit, by the time they got to like the fourth word in the scripture, he was like reciting the whole fucking scripture.
Yeah, me.
I'm like, see, this man knows the Bible. Like, he can say he knows it because he's off the top of his head. He knows what the fuck you're saying.
Quick question. Were they wearing their costumes? Their cosplay?
I don't want to disrespect nobody's religion like that. Wear what you want to wear. I'll never, I'm not gonna sit here and call a toga a dress. I'm not gonna sit here and call, I'm not gonna call a fucking yarmulke a hat. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody's religion like that. But in the end, I was right. So my questions really never got answered. Their whole thing was, this is what tripped me out about the whole encounter, and it's on my Facebook. The video's on my Facebook. One dude was like, "We ain't even talking to you," and I'm like, "You called me over here. You interrupted my day."
Like, I was just trying to get something to drink.
Exactly. I just
came over
wanted
here
something to drink to go home. Y'all, you called me over here thinking you was gonna get some footage.
Now, see, that's why your encounter's not up, because it's gonna make them look stupid.
I've literally been looking all week.
They're not gonna put it up. They're not gonna put it up.
I'm gonna like, if they're there Saturday, because I gotta go back through there.
Ooh.
I gotta
It's
go back
probably
through
the
there.
same people again.
I hope
back.
I hope I really.
They're gonna be prepared this time.
My phone's gonna be charged this time because my phone wasn't charged. I wasn't expecting this. My phone's gonna be charged this time. Oh, and I'm bringing 2 portable chargers with me. I'm recording that entire encounter. Y'all gonna see this shit. Y'all gonna see this shit next time. Because this is what I hate. I hate when they do this. And again, every fucking encounter that they have, I found it with the exception of mine. I'm like, why y'all are that?
They just don't want to put it up.
And they won't put it up. But next Saturday it's gonna be up because I'm gonna be there. And I'm
gonna be prepared.
I'm gonna be prepared. Like Scar said, I'm gonna be prepared.
You have your cue card out.
I don't need it.
With all your points and references listed and ready to go. Locked and loaded.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do the exact same shit they do. I'm gonna come around with the exact same bullshit. I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna ask the same question actually. The exact same question. How can you tell me that you know something when you don't know it by heart? Because to know something is to fully understand and grasp the concept of it. Like, you know of the Bible, you know about the Bible, you know pieces of the Bible, but you don't know the Bible. You know, like, religion. Nobody can sit here and say that they know everything about a religion, so you don't know that religion. I can't sit here and say, I've read Odyssey front to back 1,000,000 goddamn times and I still don't know that damn book. Like, it's just the way it is. Like, you can't. You can't say you know something when you haven't when you don't know it. If I ask you something in it, you can ask me a fucking scene in The Lion King. It might take me a while, but I guarantee that I know that scene like the back of my goddamn hand. It's just that goddamn simple, really. Miles.
He's trying to do his own thing right now.
Cool, whatever then. Whatever, Miles. Thought it was cool. But yeah, that's basically what happened. They tried to test me. They realized that they couldn't, you can't make a fool out of somebody that know better. You can't clown somebody that's not, one that doesn't take y'all serious, because if you watch my videos, you'll see, me just like sarcastically. I even fucked with him one time because he was like, they were talking about like, it was like, every animal is on the planet to eat with the exception of the sacred beast. And I was like, what's a sacred beast? And then he like went into this long-winded ass scripture.
What did he say? He said every animal.
Every animal is on this planet. It was some scripture. It was like every animal on this planet is yours to eat with the exception of the sacred beast. And I was like, what's a sacred beast? The fact that he had to go into the Bible to read a long ass scripture, he could have just said pig. He could have just said pig.
Yeah, like, why are you doing this whole long?
I literally looked to the dude next to me and I was like, he reading all this just to say pig. And then he stopped. He was like, you already know. And I'm like,
well, I mean,
yes,
I could have guessed.
I could have guessed that, but yes,
gonna say the pig.
I knew you could. I knew, like, the fact you had to go into this shit and read this shit is mind-boggling to me, because I don't know what to tell you if you have to go in and read that the pig is the animal that you're not supposed to eat. And then, of course, he tried to break down this whole thing. Like, I didn't know, motherfucker. I didn't know why you're not supposed to eat a pig. I know why I don't. I know why pigs are horrible animals to eat. But at the same time, you wouldn't eat a goddamn tarantula now, would you?
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't say every fucking animal on this planet is made here to eat.
It really is.
You wouldn't eat a fucking rattlesnake.
It's kind of, I don't think whoever wrote that maybe knew about all the animals.
Yeah.
Here.
Like, I don't know if you ever tried it, but I wouldn't try it. I've never tried to eat a whole goddamn scorpion without taking
Mr.
out.
Miles had a long name.
Hey,
He's ready to go.
we're going to cut this short because I'm
You got
getting
him. Miles is
interrupted.
upset.
Getting interrupted by a baby here.
All right. Go ahead and say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Please tune in Saturday, 12 o'clock noon for the Aqua Team Nerd
Force.
Aqua Team, not Team.
Team.
Aqua Team Nerd Force podcast. Hopefully, I will be there. If not,
We'll see.
I will be watching from the hospital, waiting on my child.
I'm so excited about that. We should definitely talk about relationships. Just commemorate the occasion.
Alright, give me feedback. Thank you. But
Yeah,
yeah,
just a little bit.
but
Take it back.
but yeah, so Saturday, Aqua Team Nerd Force. We'll be talking about relationships apparently, and is that all? That's all we're talking about?
Probably. Either that and My Hero Academia, just because it's like fresh.
My Hero.
Yeah.
They did start season 4.
Yeah. Even though that's kind of like dumb
I
though.
don't
Whatever.
know. Is that it? Is that all we need to cover? Anyways, next Tuesday we will be discussing more things that are supposed to be on my script, but my partner wasn't here to talk comics with me, so next Tuesday I don't give a fuck if I have to go to his house and drag him by his goddamn hair. We gonna have this goddamn discussion. I wish we'd bring you next week, Miles, but you know.
Oh no, we don't. She can leave you at home.
But yeah. Until next time, I'm Admin Blade. This is Sailor. I'm not sure if she's going by Admin Sailor, but this is Sailor.
I guess I can be admin. First name admin, last name.
Yeah. So next up is Tea Time. If you guys do follow Tea Time, I do share it to my page. It's my boy Ian, Admin Invincible. Shout out to Admin Invincible. I will actually be in Kansas come February, so that's something to look out. That's something to look out for. Yeah. Anyways, we gotta catch y'all later. I gotta go catch a bus or train.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, see, my
Cut
car
straight.
got towed. I hope it didn't.
Yo! I like thank y'all for joining me today, this evening. But I got a lot on my mind and I'd like to address it. So vibe with me. I feel like they've just awoken the beast. If I'm right, no more numbers asleep. Beats will snare to the beats. Hearts are marching the streets. Cars stored in the fleets. Nothing harbor the seats. How are we to succeed? We aren't allowed to breathe. Drowning without a cease. Seeing flesh compounded on peeps. We weaves increase to a cease. Many me's becoming extinct. Mother's birth ends as a leash. Fathers unravel the breach. We go through this without a choice. No King Malcolm's to spark our voice. They exclude to make fires moist. Only truth I'll exploit. In hopes I said something that's worth the quote. Lights finally come on. Your mind's running off of a boat. Look. Let's be more outspoken, a passion that starts open. Now I know that most of your palms closing, but please spread a wing and signal a righteous motion. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't burn through our light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight, live for the fight. I just wanna make things better to the point things couldn't be better, couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't return to life. Now I know that's easier said than done, ain't it? Such a beautiful people, they can't but burn hatred. I know it said the grass is greener on the other side, but even at such a height, you're only such a size. Tell me, would you tell a cat it ain't a cat king? Because it's got a patch and it ain't one color scheme. I tell a dog it can't go around wagging its tail, cause it ain't long enough, I have a fluffy curl. Those analogies for reality, simple patterns when using human morality. I'm not trying to argue any ideology, I'm just speaking on the ideas we all can see. Yo, I believe in a better tomorrow, as sure as the moon leaves and the sun follows. Sure, the gravity on this earth is borrowed, and the weight we bear have been more than a carload. But y'all know a helping hand is impartial. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't burn through our light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight, live for the fight. I just wanna make things better to the point things couldn't be better, couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't return to life. Okay. Tell me something, yo. When did it become okay to let a change fade away? When did it become okay to let a change fade away? To let a change fade away, a change fade away, to let a change fade away, to let a change fade away. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't burn through our light. I'm supposed to be here tonight, but hope I can live for the fight, live for the fight. I just wanna make things better to the point things couldn't be better, couldn't be better. So put your hands in the sky and pray they don't burn through our light. Can't return to life. You can't replace a light. You can't replace a light. You can't replace a light. You can't replace a life. You can't replace the 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 life.